Yeah, good morning, everybody. It's MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Uncle Will over there. What's going on, Uncle Will?
Just getting ready for Turkey Day.
Oh,
Got my brining my bird,
have you been fasting for the last week?
of course. Ready to eat my fried stuffing balls, my legendary
Dude, I
fried.
heard about these things, man. What do you bread? Wait, first of all, Mom said you bought like a big bag of stuffing. Is that like a Whole Food thing? They sell stuffing by the pound or what?
That is an Amish thing. They sell it by the. I brought 60 pounds of stuffing. Each pound makes one of my monster stuffing balls,
Now they come to what they
and I
come to the
and I
house on their cart,
and I
like here
and
come
I
the
put
horses.
it in each ball. I put a very lightly uh, boiled, hard boiled egg, and I wrap around it the spicy stuffing mix, and I drop it in the deep fryer. It's a legendary product. So when you cut into that stuffing ball, you get a little
An egg.
ooze
Oh,
of
really? Ooh.
yo.
Dude, when am I coming? Am I coming next Thanksgiving, man? Because I think I'm there, man.
Yes,
I think I'm
yes.
there, dude.
Come on up.
Wow. Well,
Well, thanks for joining us, Chameleon.
yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. There's the disclaimer, everybody. Be careful out there. We're just giving you ideas. Option trading, all trading is inherently risky. Is it risky, my friend? Yes, it is risky. So while Will's bringing up the screen, we're going to talk about today. Usually a slow day, Will, right? Right,
It is.
day before Thanksgiving, but we've been in
So
free
I'm
fall.
assuming we have been. Are you not seeing my screen? Is that the
I
case?
saw
'Cause
it for a
I
second,
am.
dude. I had it for a
All
second
right.
there, and then you went away.
Well, you're communicating like you're not seeing it. So I just wanted to make sure. I'm going to get rid of your face because it's scaring me right now. What's with What's with that hat? Is that protecting a bald head?
That's not hat, dude. That's new hair. That's new hair.
That's good. That is good hair. Well, obviously, the market was in a free fall yesterday. It seems to have stabilized this morning, and we're looking at the moment futures like a small positive opening. But one thing, well, a couple things. I don't know if everyone's been keeping their eye, but Boeing was down another $3 yesterday. I mean, when we looked at that more and more news keeps coming out about this crash. It's now down, I think, like $60 since we reported that Boeing news and looking at those different spread opportunities. But anyways, that's something I see. It's down 8 days in a row. So
Wow.
that jumped out at me this
Yeah.
morning. But then the other trends down are these retailers, Ross Stores, Lowe's. We talked about yesterday morning on a very interesting Facebook live event that had technical difficulty and didn't actually produce. But it was BJ's is another one was down. Uh, so, and the whole sector. This is the XRT. The whole sector has been really beat up. Obviously, this retail sector is down 8 days in a row. All this leading into Black Friday, which is when the retailers supposedly start making money for
Yep.
their year. It all comes down to Friday through Christmas. So you got to keep an eye on these retailers. One retailer well, actually, there were two retailers I wanted to talk about that was driven by this thought process. One was
What happened there, dude? Did you just get a pre-turkey ball stuck in your throat, dude? What happened?
it was
What?
a little something came from the back of my throat, and I have no idea what it was. But I know
What's
my
going
mouth,
on up there, dude?
the taste buds in my mouth started to react negatively. So yesterday we talked about ollies, and I'm this morning I was back on it, looking at it again, and this is a good entity.
You hear everybody you heard us yesterday. It's just Will's disappointed because he missed
Yeah,
out on 100% gainer over the past year or whatever, and
I
the
missed.
regret is so thick in your voice, dude. I hear it.
You
So
know me
thick,
too well.
man. He's like, I know. Ollie's a great stock. I just couldn't pull the trigger. It's like we're talking about Bitcoin, man. It's like, almost pulled the trigger at 10 cents.
It,
The regret, dude.
maybe it was the Ollie regret coming into my mouth. I don't know. So, anyways, looking at Ollie again, I looked at their earnings option strategies, and their earnings is I think it was December 4th right here. You look at this, and basically there are a bunch of opportunities to take advantage of selling the calls, the at-the-money straddles, or selling the puts. You know, selling the puts was 10 out of 10. Obviously, any of these things you do naked, what's the big risk?
That's the monkey risk, man.
It's the monkey. It's unlimited, and this is also into a very scary market right now. So that unlimited risk, you know, obviously Ollie's was down 7% yesterday. But what I would look at to try to take advantage of these previous outcomes and these win rates is let's look at doing an at the money straddle. So I entered the short calls at the money and short the puts. So we're basically selling the straddle, but rather than making it unlimited, we're going to buy the wings. So it's so we can pull in, by doing that, we can pull in $6.55 if it stays between 78.50 and 91.50. So it's something to look at. I think Ollie's the way the stock's been moving and their performance, I think the earnings will probably be pretty good.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like you said yesterday, you got to be really, really careful because big fund managers are going to be looking to get out. Or the possibility of them trying to get out of these positions is pretty high, right?
Well, I did say, and obviously that was what happened yesterday. You know, So the stock is trading 7% lighter this morning than it was the day before. This is a stock that's been running. It's been a strong stock in the retail sector. Anyway, and the volatilities are up on that move. So you're taking advantage of the higher volatilities. So again, something to look at, and you are protecting yourself, right?
Yep.
So every trade's going to have risks. So you are protecting yourself at 75. You're flat. So something to look at. I'm going to add that to my watch list because it's something. And it's not that the money you have to. Where's the strap?
What are you showing us how to do there, man?
I'm looking at selling a straddle. This is marking it. It's long short that the money straddle. There it is. I just want to mark it correctly. So
you
when
mark
it
and then you click add to watch list, and you can add to any one of your watch lists.
Yes, correct. The next thing in the retail sector, I went to do a screen for a stock that something we've been talking about and need to keep an eye on into this sell off is Walmart. The stock has sold off a bit. But it trades for retail stock at a very extremely high PE. It's being priced as the competitor to Amazon, which has given it, a bigger juice in the marketplace. And Amazon has completely started to fall apart. So I screened for some.
Wait, did you just say Amazon has completely started to fall apart? Them's big words, man. That's big words.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's in a bear market now. What's not? Is that not big? I mean, it's not down 50% from its highs, but it's down.
Yep.
I mean, remember this stock was over $2,000.
Yep.
Well, that being said, it's up 1% in the pre-market. So
what's the order flow? Check on the top right on the alerts there. I'm seeing order flow sentiment signal detected. What's going on there?
It's shifted from bullish to bearish.
Okay.
So, which isn't shocking considering the sell-off we've had recently. Let's look at the Amazon skew. I mean, the skew has been in more bearish spots before. But I'm looking, I mean, if we compare the stock chart, which is always fun, that's Amazon's chart. Let's compare it to, let's do a
WMT,
a longer time frame. So I mean, they've both been selling off recently. Anyways, I like Amazon still up 30% this one
On the year.
I mean, look at that. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
I mean that's amazing to think about. So there are a lot of bear call and bear put spreads to look at in Walmart, and start piecing through and looking for opportunities. If you think Walmart, which my feeling is Walmart will continue this slide lower, as will the retailers in general.
Right.
Through that's my feeling through the end of the year.
I mean, your feeling is the PE is, what did we look at Walmart yesterday, was 55. You're looking at that and saying, wow, this is, come on, this is going to come back. If we're in a terrible market like this currently is over the last couple weeks, it's very possible these things go down quite a bit more as people just take money off the table and say, look,
well, I
PE,
think you look.
Let's get back to some historical perspective. This PE for basically a retailer is outrageous, and this thing gets chopped.
Yeah, is Walmart going to be priced like Amazon with these unlimited, growth projections into the future because of Flipkart? I mean, the PE's 53. I think, that being said, I think when we first noticed,
I mean, it was 55
high,
the other day. I don't know if it's yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was 55. So
it's a, there are a lot of things to look at. You look at this XRT from its high to its low. I mean, it was as high as 52. I mean, it's come off. This is the entire retail sector. It has come off, quite a bit. So certainly in the short term, I think through the holidays, I mean, I'm not, playing this is through December 21st. I think you have an opportunity in Walmart to see, lower lows. That's my feeling. So
yep.
Take a look at
full
this.
disclaimer, we could be completely wrong. And Walmart takes a big bull run. You never know, man. You never know. That's what's fun.
You never know,
market,
but
right?
it is after earnings, so there's not going to be any surprises. I say that. Let's confirm again.
What you can guarantee, what I guarantee, there are always surprises. Always.
Remember, let's look at Walmart. We'll look at the earnings. Just confirm that it's February. So no earnings surprises on looking into the future. So we're going to be in December, so earnings would not be an issue here.
Yep.
The next fun piece of the puzzle I was looking at was Facebook.
Mm-hmm. One thing that just popped into my mind about kind of risk in Walmart. Walmart doesn't have the risk of like a founder's risk, like a Facebook or Amazon. I mean, what would happen to Amazon stock if something happened to Bezos today, right?
No, that's really interesting.
If he choked on one of your turkey balls, well, what would go on with Amazon stock? I mean, a lot of people would get out of that stock because, like we talk about all the time, a lot of people bet on the jockey, and if your jockey goes down, the company's there, but without the quality founder, you worry about it, right?
That is a very good point, and we've never put on a founder's play. But that's well, actually, I shouldn't say that. That's what Tesla was. Tesla was
exactly.
But you're right; these charismatic, strong leaders are a big deal, and I think a few people would like our main man to maybe choke on a turkey ball, but I'm not one of them, and I'm incredibly. You look at Facebook's performance yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is a tell, but if you think this is a tell, I mean, the market was bloodbathed yesterday, and the stock was up small. Mm-hmm. So the skew, which remembers that the very cheap 25 delta puts and the 25 delta calls, is at a recent high. Mm-hmm. This is the highest it's been since in the year. So I looked at the risk reversal, which is you take in money to get long the stock, and it's giving you a $3 credit. I'm going to add that bad boy to my watch list. I mean, I know everyone's saying the techs are going to continue to go lower. this stock already earns money, has a reasonable PE for a tech stock in a growth pattern. So I'm going to be long. And again, that's alerted me. So that's long at the money straddle. That's not what the trade is. The trade is a risk reversal. So you put that in market right. So we're long. I think it was the 180 call. It's a 25 delta call and the 150 short, the 115 put. Just let me reload that just to make sure. And I'm adding that to the watch list.
Nice.
So we'll keep an eye on that. That's something I think with that skew, it may be time to, and whether you think that the strength into yesterday's market mass sell-off is a tell, which I think it may be. It may be a time to do something. Now, if you're worried about this, this unlimited downside, which is actually limited to zero, that's your max loss. It's $110, which would not be fun.
Right.
Would not be fun. But by the way, if you were long the stock, your max loss at zero is $132, so it's less than your stock. But you play around with the puts and get long a put at a price that is going to make you comfortable. Right. So reload the diagram. Here you're not taking in a credit if you do that. So you got to play around with it to get a credit you want. Or like me, I'm just saying I don't want to own the stock. I would rather play with the options and take in a credit and let it go, and we'll see how it works out. All right, nice. Brother.
Good stuff today, man. Lots to look at, everybody. I hope you have a great trading day. Remember, you can click the like, subscribes, whatever, down below. To follow us every morning, click the bell, and you get the little bing on your phone to know we're live. Pretty much the same time every day, right? What's it, 6:30 your time?
We try to do it at
5:30 Rika time.
Look at you.
Rika. Oh,
did something just come up in your throat?
What?
You just made turkey. You just made a funny face.
Turkey balls.
It's not,
that's cat hair. That's cat hair, man. Cat sleeps on my face.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Remember, everybody, if you like me and you listen to podcasts, we have podcasts every morning right after the show, about 15 minutes after. Bing, pops in fresh, so you can listen to us on your way to work. You don't even need to catch the live show. You can listen in your earbuds.
Love the podcast.
Love it. All right, everybody, have a great day, and we'll see you back here Friday.
Have a great Thanksgiving. Wait. Hold on.
Ooh, what?
Wait, Friday? I thought it's a holiday.
Oh, is it a holiday for you guys? No, man, I'm working,
I guess we're still on. All right. We'll see you Friday, everybody. Love
Take care, everyone.
Friday's trading day. Bye-bye.
See you.